So, hello everybody, here we are back with a journey to Rosghobel. I've changed my setup a little. I have added Eleanor to the Spirit Leadership deck and removed Dunhere because it's actually not so problematic because the staging area does not really fill itself with loads of creatures, so we can actually do without him. But we definitely need somebody who can cancel effects, and she can actually cancel treachery cards, which is quite important, as we have seen last time. I've also realized that I've made a huge mistake playing the Escort from Edoras, because it gives you +4 to your questing, but once they have committed to a quest, they actually need to be discarded, and I never did that. Nobody has picked up on this. I just found out yesterday by accident, but you know, I'll henceforward will do it. So first of all, let's look at what we've got. We've got really good cards this time around. First of all, we're going to buy a Celebrian Stone, which we're going to attach to Eowyn. And we're also going to bring out the Westward Traveller as a questing friend, and we are going to keep a resource back for the Test of Will card, which we also have. And over here what we're going to do is we're going to bring out Henmarth Riversong, who also allows us to look at the top card of the deck, and we're also going to bring out the Winged Guardian, and we're going to bring out the... No, we're not going to... Yes, we are going to bring out the Blade of Gondolin, just in case we attack Orcs 1. So, and that's all we're going to do for now. So, the threat level is now much lower, and we're at 26 for the tactics guys, and then only 24 for the leadership spirit deck. So let's see what's going to happen. And of course here we've got Williador with 2 wounds on him. So now we're going to go questing for 6, 7, 9, 10. And we're going to give the resource back to Theodred. And we're going to exhaust Henmarth Riversong to look at the top card, and it's a Mirkwood Flock. Only eagle characters or characters with ranged can attack or defend against the Mirkwood Flock. That is okay, so we're going to keep that card. Oh, and we've got the Hammer Horns. That's actually where it would have been really lovely to have done here, because they are really dangerous. So we have 2, 3, 4 in the staging area against... Oh, well, sorry, each of them actually gets a wound, because we have Talin questing with us. So we have 4 against 4, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on our current quest. There are no locations we can travel to. We are going to engage the Mirkwood Flock. And the Winged Guardian is going to take care of it. Defending player must choose and exhaust 1 character he controls. That's not a problem. We're going to exhaust Denethor. And Legolas is going to hit the Mirkwood Flock for 3 against a shield of 2, so they're dead. And we also, since he has destroyed an enemy, place 1 more progress token. Oh, actually, is it 1 or 2? No, 2 progress tokens on the current quest, which means the current quest has been solved. 2A. The eagle's health has grown worse, but you have at last arrived at Rosghobel, where Radagast examines the bird. He then asks you to head out into the wilderness to find the healing plant Athelas. Meantime, any healing lore or supplies your party has at its disposal could be used to assist in comforting the eagle until you return. After the quest phase begins, the first player may place 10 X damage tokens on Williador to look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. So first of all, we're going to place 2 damage tokens on Williador because the round is up. We now also need to make Rosghobel our current location. Oh no, sorry. We can travel to it next round. While it's in the staging area, Williador cannot be healed. Okay. So now the first round is over. Everyone refreshes. Everyone's threat. Oh yeah, we have to pay 1 resource to keep the winged guardian. And we will do that because we really need him. Everybody draws a card and everybody gets 1 resource, 2 and 1. And and 1. And let's see what cards we draw. We draw a Lorien Guide. And we are actually going to play the Lorien Guide for 3. We're going to bring out the Gondorian Spearman because he's really good to have around. Yeah. And we're going to use Henmarth Riversong's ability to look at the deck, and it's the Great Forest Web, which is not too bad. So we're going to quest with Tarlin, the West Road Traveller, Williador, Eowyn, and Theodred. And Theodred is going to give a resource to Eleanor, and of course the Lorien Guide. So we quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 11, 12. Oh, Athelas. We're going to travel to Rosghobel. Sorry. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Against 7, that's them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Against 5, so we put 5 on the current quest. We travel to Rosghobel. And we're going to we have to deal 2 damages, two wounds to a character who's currently committed to a quest. We're going to do this. We're going to injure Williador. It doesn't really make any difference. We're going to bring down the Dol Guldur orcs, and we're going to fight them using the Gondorian Spearman. No shadow effect. The Gondorian Spearman does 1 wound automatically. They kill the Gondorian Spearman. We trigger Valiant Sacrifice so that we can draw 2 cards over here. Very, very good. And then Legolas is going to attack the Dol Guldur orcs for 3 against 0. The Dol Guldur orcs are history, but we put 2 progress tokens on the current quest as a result. So everyone refreshes. Williador gets 2 wounds. 1, 2. Everyone gets 2. Sorry, everyone gets 1 resource. And everyone draws a card. Threat goes up by 1. First player changes. Now let's see. We've got a lot of healing cards, which is good. We're going to attach a burning brand to Denethor, which means that when he defends, shadow cards have no effect on him. And we are going to bring out the veteran axe hand, because we can use all the help that we can possibly get. And over here we are going to, questing is really of the essence, so we're going to bring out the escort from Edoras, and this time around we will remember that we need to get rid of them. We're going to exhaust Denethor to look at the top card, and it is the Black Forest Bats. We're going to keep them, so we're going to quest. So the Lorien Guide is going to put 1 progress token on the current location, just for actually committing to the quest. And we're questing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15 against a threat of 15 against 6, so that leaves us 9. So 3 go on this, so this one is explored, which leaves us 6 for here, which means Radagast's request is also fully fulfilled. Feeling that time is running out in Williador's life, you gather the Athelas you have found and head back to Rosghobel. So we're going to exhaust Legolas to claim the Athelas, and we head back. Okay, now. Okay, and we've lost the game. Okay, so this is interesting. Here you really need to pace yourself, because we have 1 Athelas, which only heals 5 wounds. Okay, so this is interesting. As you can see, here you really need to pace yourself. You must not rush through these too quickly. So that's a fine balance. Because if you're too slow, then he will gather too many wounds, So basically the first stage you need to come through really quickly, because while you're in the first stage, LotR cannot be healed. In the second stage, of course, he can. And then you should use your healing potions and try to get as many Aphelas plants as you possibly can. So okay, that's a lesson learned. I'll definitely revisit this quest, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you soon.